I'm trying to make it so then it's all back with Thai shit and Thai fly. We are back here with talk shit and Thai flies. We have a Thai flying kit, yabbies. So rip this open and we'll end up seeing what. I've never tied this type of yabby flies, so basically all the goodiness. That's why they're good. You know, they have all that stuff in there and all the basic essentials of what you need. Wow, this looks a bit more intricate, but should do. Oh, look at that, some weight, some tail weight and all that. Right on, guys. Well, I guess let's get to her. So guys, talk shit, Thai flies, super excited. I've had a really good morning, went out for a bow hunt, you know, hunted 2 pigs. Now we're here gonna tie some flies. And it's pretty simple, guys. Crawdaddy flies. This is from the flytying kit. Really, it's simple stuff, so it's not hard at all. And yeah, so let's get to her, you know. So yeah, so went out this morning and hunted 1 pig. I was happy with that 1 pig and everything. And then I look over 60 yards left, crosswind. There was 3 other boars just laying down. And I was, after all this noise, after walking around, you know, prepping this pig so, you know, so I can get it in for a good shot, like for like a good photo of part of the video and stuff. So it just like blew my mind on how these pigs they just did not care. So I walked up to it, got 20 yards, very successful, yeah, just a very successful stalk, just super simple. It's pretty easy, but it's never that easy. Like, it's never necessarily like that every time, because I've personally slowly like been struggling a bit with like just getting anything on the bow. So it's just I just didn't have any W's for a while. So I'm just excited, you know, guys. Just a good day. So I just hope all you guys are out there. Oh yeah, I just hope all you guys are out there following your passion, doing what you want to do, and just enjoy life. You know, that's what you gotta do. But we're trying to crawdaddy now. Oh, and I seen a chittle deer buck. Very excited because I've been trying to figure out the path, the areas they're walking through, or like just kind of their areas they kind of go into, and I've just been struggling a while because I want some Venice in the freezer. My end goal is to basically, you know, live off more or less wild meat, wild kind of stuff, you know. So that's my goal. So oh yeah, and me and Sarah also looking at getting a house. So I can build. So I'm renting this right now, and this is nice and all, but this isn't ours. Like this whole house isn't ours. My man cave is not mine. It's not how I exactly want it. So I'll be able to build a studio or something, kind of with it. If you know what I mean, I can just build a studio and stuff with it. So I can do talk shit and Thai flies more, and in an area where I want to. It's just kind of like I've never had a home, a proper home before, so I've always kind of been shafted in that area of life, but that is just how life goes sometimes, and other people have it way worse. So I'm not complaining. I've just, you know, you just work hard towards things you want, and things come your way sometimes, and it's just take it as a blessing and being able to just react on opportunities that you can do. So I don't know, just rambling along, just I'm on this high, you know, just successful hunt, got a Musashi, absolute. These are great. These are energy drinks, but they're like pre-workout, so there's no sugar in them. It's like drinking pre-workout in a can, carbonated pre-workout. It's like unreal. Yeah, so this crawdaddy is pretty. They're pretty cool. Crawdaddy, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, tied 2 bucktail. They come with it. 2 bucktail furs just for the antennas on the crawdad. Put the crawdad thing on the hook, and then the tails that come with it. Now it is time to put this tinsel kind of thing, tinsel kind of rope. Oh yeah, so I'm very excited. Oh, okay. So you got to put the copper on first. Tie the copper on first. Well, you're doing two things here. So we are the copper wire. You put this on, and then you put the copper wire on, and then you put it. Then you tie it. I'm using my scissors as pliers, kind of. Don't do it if you guys want to take care of the sharpness of your guys' hooks. So yeah, we're going to be doing multiple things here. Tying this on. So. Tie that on, do that. And then put this around. Oh, look at that, guys. Intricate. So then the copper wire is already on, but then you have this right here that's already. Look at that, guys. That's pretty good. And then you do that. Set that in place. Cut that. I love these. I just love these fly tying kits. They're really helpful. You know, they're just. I don't know, just something about it. You know, they're just easy, and you just get enough. So you don't have to go out and buy just a shit ton of stuff. Like, I might just only use these. I might not like these crawdad flies, you know, but I might love them. But and then that's where this comes in, and then you go. And then we got Japan. We're going to Japan, and yeah, it's gonna be a good year. It's not new year, new goals. I don't do that shit. I think it's stupid. I think you should just always have goals. And I think you should always work towards something. So I'm not the new year, new me kind of deal. I say it as a joke, but definitely do not mean it at all. Because it is one of those things that I think you should just always strive. Always strive for what you want. Because in the end of the day, guys, we only have one fucking life. So, might as well make it good. See, that is a crawdaddy and a half. That's pretty cool. It's not the best. You could probably make this better. Whatever. I'm not worrying too much about it. I'll probably throw it. This will be good on my 8 weight for like yellow bellies, or 7 weight for yellow bellies. I don't have a 7 weight yet. I want to get one, but one thing at a time. But put some guff on there just to keep that from coming off. When in doubt, use guff. Let that, just let that sit for a bit. Let that kind of soak into the hairs, to the thread, to just to all that. So, but that's awesome. I love that. That's pretty good. Looks pretty legit. You got the antennas. You got the fur. Then harden this bad boy up. Just remember, guys, when in doubt, use guff. It's like the best thing ever. Pretty solid fly. Pretty good. The copper wire, my copper wire job's not the best, but for it being a fly that you can just throw, she'll do though. So I'm very excited. So another tip I want to give you guys on, if you guys are tying flies and you guys want to experiment more and kind of start kind of doing your own thing, you got like these red hooks. You guys might think that you guys want to tie, and it'd just be kind of good because, you know, red hooks, different color of the hook for fly fishing. You can attach it to your fly. It just kind of works out really good. Yes, they work great. It looks cool, but another reason why you won't, why it's not that good of an idea, because if you tie your flies that you end up not losing often, because I would tie my Murray cod flies to it, and I would find that because the Murray cod flies are just, they're bigger, there's a lot more, they're more expensive to make, so I just kind of realized that these bounce off the rocks. It doesn't take much for these to scratch up, and it tends to make your flies look ugly because the red just kind of gets scratched up, and it goes back to silver, so it looks like a raggedy, well, if you wanted, you know, it can look cool, I guess, because it's kind of silvery red, but if you look closer, it does make your flies look ugly. So just keep that in mind if you guys do tie with red hooks, is it doesn't take much for them to start scratching off, and then it kind of, my viewpoint is I find they look ugly. But some people might like that, the red and the silver, you know, but just remember, red hooks, the red does come off a lot easier. And flies you don't want to lose. Yeah, you make them all the time and all that, but it just, over time, it costs you money. So, yeah, just, I guess just stuff like that, you know, just little intricate ideas on, because I would tie a lot of flies with red hooks, and over time I'd realize that, you know, they would scratch up, and I was just kind of like, they looked rough. They didn't look as appealing. For myself, the fish probably don't give a shit, you know, but for myself and for me tying flies, you know, I care. So right on. Yeah, it's a cool fly. Added to the fly box, to the yellow belly fly box. I got a lot of fly boxes here. We'll end up being with another talk shit and tie flies kind of deal, so I'll just keep on making talk shit and tie flies. So I quite enjoy doing them. It's just you can vent, I can vent to you guys, just little stuff like that. How do you make a video just on that stuff, you know? It's like, you know, explain these little things on that stuff. But it's just, but that's this little stuff is stuff that you guys can put the thought and think about if you want to do it. And you can do it all you want, but it's like such a small, finite little thing that you wouldn't realize until you started doing it. So just keep that in mind, guys. Red hooks, the red does come off quite a bit, pretty easy. So yeah. So well, guys, very successful morning. Talk shit, tie flies, bow hunt for some pigs, and spotted some chittle deer. I'm just gonna keep on making this morning a roll. Got some other stuff I gotta do. So have fun, and hopefully you guys and just getting out there and just fucking just taking life by the balls, because I try to. We all have jobs. We're all tired, but you know, just try to keep the excuse to a minimum. Right on, guys. Peace out.